Hello, I'm Dr. Ted Coffman, and welcome to Dr. Ted Talks. We're here on the ranch to share ideas and concepts that will hopefully uplift your day. I'm sharing ideas today from a book that I wrote entitled We, a selection that I like to say come from the collision of the constellations of wisdom and enlightenment. The twinkle of the stardust from that collision was the inspiration for We. This is an ultimate opportunity for forward thinking, enhanced functional choices, and alternative second chances in creating a full throttle, high performance, satisfying life. This is a compilation of empowered thinking that may replace, repair, or replenish our existing perspectives, thoughts, notions about harmoniously creating and living a life full speed on the high road to success. More than a brainwashing, this is an entire inside shower. You are invited not to believe these thoughts, but rather to try on the ones with the most interest for you to see how they feel. Thoughts become things, so hang on to the good ones. Today, we start with the topic of age. Me, cheese, fine wine, and a mild cigar. Age is our friend. Septuagenarians just have to work a little slower at having fun. My fear of aging is that I might write my best stuff and never know it. Old age. No one asks your advice. When you give it unrequested, they don't follow it. Ever wonder why the fish story gets bigger each year? That's because memory adjusts in our favor. Falling in love causes the joy in the heart to overpower the pain in the joints for us seniors. There are years I don't remember, but moments I shall never forget. A young fella asked me how old you needed to be not to fall in love anymore. I said, hell if I know, son. You'll have to ask someone older than me. When we slow dance, your movement awakens cells so old that I'd given them funeral services years ago. The inspiration of youth said, change the world. The wisdom of the years suggested, discover yourself. I want that pill that creates long life but bypasses aging. As I approach the winter of my years, I remember the no need for goodbyes. The eyes and ears fear separation, but the heart and soul remind us in love there is no such thing as separation. When I was young, I thought I had something to say. Now I have much to hear. Age brings a contentment unrealized in youth. Now that I'm older, I can remember anything, whether it happened or not. You know you're old when they run to you when you fall. They only laugh at our fall when we are young. Fear of death follows fear of life, in that a man who has lived full throttle does not fear death. I fell for her like sand from an hourglass, but like the timepiece with the most moving parts, we ran out of sand. We all do. And now, appreciation. I am married once to my lovely wife and once to the thrill of writing. My memory of the pain spurs appreciation and anticipation. I am thankful that the recipe for my life included my cat. My 6-year-old grandson sat patiently in front of the Christmas tree in his small chair until it was time to open packages. then his joy outshined the tree, leaving no doubt of his appreciation for his bounty. I love my family, my horse, my wife, and the wilderness. I am complete. Appreciation is the primer on the pump of success. My older brother was the lens through which I learned to stop taking crap off of anyone. Our lives are a composite of the choices we have made, the good, the bad, and the ugly, thus the value of consciousness. Thankfulness is its own cornucopia. Gratitude is the veil of appreciation through which we view our ever-increasing bounty. My race with the future is unending. My parents have been gone a long time, and yet I feel obligated to do my best in appreciation of all the sacrifice they made for my education. Combat veterans sacrifice for a generation for whom they will never hear the word thanks. So let the word ring out clearly from this generation to those who have ever served. Thank you from the bottom of our hearts. To build a robot that is compelled by love, fear, and hunger is beyond the mind of even the most brilliant engineers, and yet we strive to be such a creator. The gift of free thought will never be produced artificially. A robot will never experience a fight or flight reasoning, although they can be incredibly destructive. As I lie on my back in the grass and stare into the night sky, I remember all who have gone before me to pave the road I am traveling. I am thankful in advance for all incoming gifts and miracles from the physical universe. I joyfully trade in hate and judgment for their opposites. My grandest stroke of luck? I was raised and surrounded by people who really love me. Appreciation is the magnet attracting all the rest of the stuff we hope for. Life is forever successive moments of now. What we do with them is our way of saying thanks. One of the problems of seeing all of life's beauty at one time is that a part of me wants to hold on to it as if I owned it. Ben Franklin's grave, Philadelphia. This dirt and stone cover our greatest example of accountability. He accomplished countless reality. This founding father is related to us all. Each day is a gift. Birthdays are celebrations. We haven't skipped any. Compliments require no formal education. Appreciation and common sense are enough. Well, folks, it looks like that's it for today. It's time to go feed and water the horses. We appreciate your time with us. We know you could be a lot of other places. Our sponsor would love it if you took a second to click that subscriber and like button. It costs nothing and it can pay a lot. Thanks for joining us on the ranch today, and until we meet again, happy trails. If no one's told you they love you today, I love you today.